Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Shohei Ohtani riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Frankie Montas. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
The 1-0. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
As he was out front that time. Gets under and pops it up. Candelario has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Gavin Lux.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Montas, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. The pitch. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle. Two outs. Bounce to the right side, and foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air, right field. Benson puts it away, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now a chance for Elly De La Cruz. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
That one way outside, and that is ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And here is Matt McLain. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Reds go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The wind of the pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. That one laced to center and a base hit. Here's Jason Hayward.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In there at the knees for a strike. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Diego Cartaya stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And 1 gone.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2. That's outside. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. 1 run is in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. In to score from first. It's 3-zip.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. The pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Liner, base hit. Outman coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. That catches the corner.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Stops it on a slide. They get 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Man at first, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Montas is done in this one, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick. New pitcher for the Reds, Fernando Cruz.
Number 63.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. The wind and the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. A massive home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle. Allowed that pitch to climb a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Jonathan India at the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So man aboard. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. That one finds the zone. Strike one. fly ball out into left center field. Sizing this one up, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball 1.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around third. Now a relay to the plate.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found the perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Christian Encarnacion Strand in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Outman pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We play 2 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds 2. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And here it comes. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
No swing. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is inside ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Right-handed reliever. And it's even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. Yamamoto back to work. That's a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. Man at first, down the number 2 hitter, Will Benson. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hernandez makes the play.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt.
So up next, Matt McLain. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Foul ball. De La Cruz over at first with one away. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Hayward sizes this one up. Squeezes it. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And 1-2. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Emilio Pagan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Diego Cartaya getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Cartaya, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And the pitch. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Number 33, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. On the line, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lux, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 2-0. The other way. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Out there to center. Steer under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Mookie Betts.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
There's a strike to Mookie. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they add on. It's 8-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. High in the air, out to right. And Hernandez is out. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 8-2. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH. Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a good eye there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And another ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jake Fraley doubled his first time up. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. In the air, center field. Under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Ingibo.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. That's out to center field. Steer drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Steer under it. 2 down.
Now back, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen, Nick Martinez. Loosening up for manager David Bell. Sims also getting ready. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Diego Cartaya steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back here in Cincinnati, and now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And ball 1. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the third and final game of the series. And that one clips the corner. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Reds go 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And the 0-2. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the designated
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering misses down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit in the air, center field. On his way over. Makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Reds 2. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
The right fielder, Will Benson.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In the air, left side. 1 down.
Now that second baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. Edge of the zone, call the strike. It's 2-2. Out to short. Sends it across to first, and he's out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario digs in now. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Sims.
He's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Mookie Betts will get us started. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. Sims in his 6th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
He goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And delivers outside.
1 ball, no strike.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 1.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. De La Cruz under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one not close. And it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 9-2. Bottom of the 7th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jonathan India. And a pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 7, Spencer Steer.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. That one down the line, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side. Lux throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. And a pitch. Gets the call, and that is strike 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Nick Martinez getting loose out there. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Fraley calls it in, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
No ball. One
Base is
strike.
empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Diego Cartaya. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now, James Outman. Cartaya leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And strike 2.
0-2.
The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back. Into the seats and right and out of here. And that one coming close to the Ohio. A massive home run. His second home run of the series. It's 11-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. That to right. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Encarnacion Strand.
Yamamoto back to work. That's hard hit in the line. And there's one down.
Now back, the catcher,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees, 0-1. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3.
De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 9th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And the right-hander back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 12-2. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Sam Moll on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And here it comes. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 13-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did, as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Martinez getting ready to go. And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time, and Hernandez is out.
Up next is the first baseman, Freddie.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. That one drifts inside.
1-0.
Two balls, no strikes to count. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, TJ Antone.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Ball
And now
one.
it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first
He's
in
out.
time.
Up next is the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Now, Diego Cartaya. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading
So
off
bottom of
for
the
the
ninth.
Reds,
Now the number
the
2
right
hitter, Will Benson.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
McLean, batting with one down,
No ball,
takes a
1
strike.
strike.
This one popped up. Hernandez has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are
0-2.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The Reds down to their final strike. Got it. And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
14-2 at the end of this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.